Welcome back to Ghana Money King Kong, where we give you tips, tools and deals for you to be able to stay safe and save money in Ghana. If this is the first time you're joining us, please do subscribe to our various channels on social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And let's just get the conversation going. I would like you to watch this quick video. Wouldn't say much about it before you watch it. Then afterwards, we will carry on with the conversation about road safety and why accidents on our roads are not reducing. Back with you shortly. When you watch videos like this online, is that funny? Should we treat it as comical? Because it's a very serious accident. I mean, the very little that you saw, it's a serious accident. You have a national guard, somebody who is in the national armed forces, somebody who is in the military, who is on official duty, carrying a specific person in society. And this just happened, and it's going to be treated like normal because we don't care, because we do not have and we do not understand the issue of safety in this country. Let me just take you back. Last week, there was a couple of accidents, road accidents, and a number of people died. So these deaths are not new. We've had a consistent accident rate in the country for the past 10 years. So every year, almost 5,000 people die on our roads. No strategy is working. We have the National Road Safety Commission. We have other bodies who have tried with initiatives, programs, awareness, and it is not working. Why? In my opinion, because we are not tackling the problem from source. We do have a national safety problem. There is a safety problem in the country, a challenge that needs to be solved. And if that is not taken seriously, if that is not tackled, we are going to see more deaths on our streets. We are going to see more deaths in companies. We're going to see more injuries and accidents in the mining industries. We're going to see that filling stations being blown up, fire, environmental problems all over the country. And this is not a prophecy. You don't need a prophecy for this to be understood. Safety has to be part of our culture. Safety has to be inbuilt. We need to start understanding that as the only way out in this country. If you have a country where we do not even have a national safety policy, there is no law that is comprehensive enough such that when you talk about safety, health, and environment, it all comes together. We do not have it. A lot of professionals have been talking about it. We've made so much noise with successive governments about trying to pass a health and safety law, but nothing gets done. At least that is the starting point for us to understand that we do have something that is enforceable. Let's look at how we can get ourselves out of this problem. I am calling for a national safety strategy. A national safety strategy where we start safety from the basics. Safety needs to be started as early as childhood. People need to start understanding and start taking health and safety seriously from infancy. We need that in the country. Other than that, you can't wait for a child or somebody to get into adulthood, grow up, before you start talking to them about health and safety or environmental problems that they need to solve. It is not part of our national curriculum. It is not part of our primary and secondary school education. Nobody gets to know about this until after they are in their adulthood, where they see problems, then they start reading about it, and companies are not even taking it seriously because this is not in our DNA. I am calling this out because I have been in this job, I have been in this process, I have been in this profession for long enough, traveling all over the world and looking at problems and trying to solve them through simple safety solutions. And if the leadership of this country, and if people in positions, the politicians, religious bodies, the media, do not take this up, we're going to see more deaths. And I keep saying, because it looks as if even the number of deaths that's happening in our country, it doesn't even affect us to act. So every time there's an incident or a disaster, you got people who will come, make so much noise, give us all this lip service, and nothing gets done because there is no strategy. There is no strategy, and this strategy is what we need. We need people who can do the job. We need people who are ready, who are passionate about health and safety, who see safety as something that is good for society. These people will come, do their job, make sure they have targets, performance indicators. Let us address these safety issues once and for all as a country. Safety is a human right. It is within our constitution. Our constitution demands that every single individual in the country is safe, whether in work, whether in their homes, or every single place they work. Just think about it. If we address the issue of safety, everybody would be okay in this country. Without safety, we are no humans. Without safety, we cannot live. And so we are just shooting ourselves in the back, knowing that there is something that is fundamentally wrong, and it's because we do not have a proper safety culture. So, once again, I am going to call this up. I am calling all politicians. I'm calling all agencies. I'm calling all religious bodies. I am calling the media on this. Because these institutions, they are the ones that can shape society. But at this moment, when you talk about safety, they are failing Ghanaians. And they might be failing Ghanaians on others, but in my field of work, where I know and where we have all been trying to help, we need these institutions to come together and help us build. If the country is looking for investment, if the country is trying to attract tourists, if the country wants people to come into our environment to operate, the least we could do for them is provide them with a safe environment. And once safety is being thought through, then security will come, then the environment will come. Then we would have a comprehensive strategy for all this risk. There's a reason why I wore this particular jacket. And for a lot of Ghanaians, safety is all about this jacket. Safety is just about wearing a hard hat on the construction site. Safety is probably just about wearing a safety boots. So we don't even understand what safety is about. And it's about us making sure that at every point in time, we are living our lives such that the least we could do is just remain without any ill health, without any accident, without any injuries, without nothing that can affect our lives and property. That is the process of safety. If we have this thinking process, if we want to save our properties, if we want to save our lives, if we don't expect injuries, if we don't want accident to happen to ourselves, our family, our loved ones, then the least we could do is to start thinking about a national safety strategy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Ghana Money King Kong. Bye.